everyone. How's it going? Oh, that's almost too bright. Is this too dark? I think it's okay. Anyway, hello everybody. We're gonna do a shell challenge today. I'm so excited. We haven't done one in a while. I don't even know when I did my last one. It's been a long time. Let me just post an announcement on Discord. Shell challenge time. Wonderful. I can't wait. Hey! Good job, Matsuka. Okay, let me write that down. You are thriving with the brain cells. You have so many of them. Okay, which save should I build this in? I guess it doesn't really matter. Put it in here. Anyway, I have no ideas for this shell challenge except for that I kind of want mine to be my build to be fairy themed, but I don't know if that should be affecting how I do the shell. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. What lot size should I build it on? What if I build the shell on a 20 by 20 lot and then it can just go anywhere? Maybe that will be good. My eyes are dilated so I look like I'm high. Oh my god. Are you okay? Also, hello. I hope everybody is feeling good today. But just delete this. And then I'll put a base game one down. Just so that it's all base game. Anyway, we're back on my favorite lot. But I will show you. Hold on. Woohoo! It would be crazy to put it on 64 by 64 lot. Well, you can put it on a 64 by 64 lot, but I won't put the base of the shell on there because I feel like that's scary. I don't want to ruin everyone's life like that. So I'll start on a 20 by 20 lot and then you can just put it anywhere. Because 20 by 20 is like basically the smallest. I mean, 20 by 15 is the smallest, but a 20 by 20 you can put this basically anywhere. So I think we'll be okay. Now, the question is, how cursed do we want to go here? Then a shell that was by default that big and it was brutal? Oh my god. Yeah, I can imagine. Part of me kind of wants to do a basement because I never ever build basements. So that could be fun. But then do we also want like a second floor? Yes, for the aesthetics and also because I think roofing 2 levels on top of each other could be fun. I don't know where to start. This is so stressful. I'm like, how many diagonals do I want to put? Because I feel like I should put at least one for like making everyone's life a bit more difficult. But like, how bad do I really want to make this for all of us? Because I feel like I don't enjoy diagonal walls and I don't want this to be a negative experience. Because if it's too bad, I won't want to finish it. Maybe I'll put an indoor wall somewhere to cause problems. I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyway, Heather has finally got a Dutch phone number after living here for like way too many years. It's been 5 years. She finally has one, but now she has to change her phone number everywhere, and it's been a big issue. It's going really well so far. You have to change it on everything. Okay. Let's just start with like I don't know. I'm like, how do I make this silly? Because normally when I build, I think about like, how would I put a roof on this? How do I want the front of a house to look? Now I'm trying to think, how do I not want anything to, like, I'm trying to not think about anything and just place walls wherever the walls take me. You know what I mean? Like, the walls are just going wherever they're going, and that's just it, I guess. Oh, I don't know what to do about this. I don't want it to be too big. I'm not sure. I feel like everything kind of starts looking like Texas in The Sims. Is this okay? How do we feel about this? Okay, we're still putting on a second floor and we're putting in a basement. So, but like it's not that big. So far. Very complex. Well, I felt like I could make it boring, but like what's the point? Boring's not fun. We're gonna have to do something interesting. I kind of feel like I gotta do the diagonal upstairs. Just cause. But maybe I'll do it differently. Like this. But then that overhang might be upsetting. That's okay, because I'm not trying to make everyone happy. This is meant to be a little bit upsetting. It's okay. Let's see. So how about we do a bit of this? Similar to one you've done before. How do you know if it's similar to one I've done before?
Because I remember where I built it.
Well, we covered the diagonal with a porch and ignore it? Well, you can't. This is how I make sure no one turns it into a balcony, because now you cannot do that. This is my strategy, I guess. Oh, but how do I make this? Because now I feel like the upstairs is going to be boring as hell. What's the theme? Annoying? Yes. And just because you said that, I'll be doing this. Upstairs. Wait, no, you're so sexy. I'm sorry. No. No, you're stuck with this now. It just looks like the house over here, it just looks like it was misplaced. You know? The way it's like slightly off everywhere. Anyway, good luck with this. This is not... Wait, I have a vision. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to think... Is it good from two sides? Because this side is like kind of obviously the more boring one. So I feel like it needs to be a little bit more interesting because otherwise everyone's going to have the same side as the front of the house and that's boring to me. Maybe I'll do like this and then we'll get rid of this wall, don't worry. Because now this looks a little bit more like it could also be the front of the house. Can't see my fingers unless they're like way out in front of my face. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, but now I also want a basement. The problem is, do you want a basement to be big? No, but also there could be potential to do something funky downstairs because, you know, we have an evil cult, so you can do all kinds of creepy things in a basement. I don't know. I'm just saying there's options. Like a big... Make it big for the stair options. I want to do something cursed. No way. I expected you to do the normal build. I'm expecting cursed builds. I think also, by the way, I think I have done 2 separate shells, but only one of them I ended up doing tours for. Because I don't think for the second shell I didn't finish my own.
I didn't finish.
And then Heather didn't finish hers, and I was like, I don't think anyone finished theirs. So I was like, I don't even want to say I'm going to do shell tours, because then I'll be like, okay, so I didn't do it. Did anyone? And then we have to awkwardly be like, no. So I was like, okay, we're not doing it. Okay. I kind of just want to add the diagonal wall on every single floor so you're stuck with it everywhere. But like in a basement, does a diagonal wall really matter? No. Because you don't have to like roof it or anything. Look back at your shell challenge number 1, it's the same. Well, is the upstairs this bad?
Look at it.
I don't care.
I've done the same thing.
I don't care if I've done the same thing because I
It's the
don't...
exact same wall.
Can I look at it? Can you show me?
No, you're the one logged in.
Whatever. But it's on... Friends. Is it this account? Yes. How do I even find it? I have St. Jude shell. This one is the one I definitely never... But this is not the first one. Do I just have a tendency? But the second floor is different.
Okay, it was that one.
Okay.
No.
Because cattsy shell looks like this. This is the one I toured. Oh, do you guys want a little tower? Do you guys want a tower? I'm feeling inspired. Do you guys want a tower? I didn't do any of the previous shells. I don't care if it's the same one. I want a tower. I'm so glad you said that. Okay, let's think. Let's think. Because I could make it easy hitting my limit on because I could say, let's make it easy for you and turn this diagonal wall into a tower. That's an option. But also, I kind of want you to suffer. So I don't know if that's what I want yet. But like, I could do this. Right? And say, that diagonal wall is not your problem anymore because we have a tower now. But...
Oh, yeah, keep that. It's good.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. But now I feel like I've made it easier for you.
Is that some vibes?
Okay, fine. I'm adding a basement, so maybe I'll give you a tower of peace instead. Okay, whatever. Basement time. I wonder how many times I could get away with doing how I am new and not get in trouble. To be honest, people redeem it just for fun, so I think it's fine. However many times I could get away with saying, "Hi, new, I'm dead." Hell yeah. Okay, now I feel like this is so far not problematic enough for the basement. So what I'm gonna do is just do that. Do a bit of this.
Wait, you...
What? Don't like it? What's wrong? It's a basement. What's wrong with the basement? You don't like the basement? It's not good? What's wrong with the basement, Heather? You want me to expand it a little? We can do that. So we can just do a bit of this. We'll do a bit of this. Does that make you happy? Do you want it to be bigger, even? Oh, actually, no. There we go. Basement. How does that line up with the upstairs? I think that's fine. Don't we think? Okay. So, final verdict. Here's the shell. Do we think we're good with this? I love this? Okay, well then I think we're good. Don't change it because I keep getting visions. Okay. Okay. What about a round wall? Oh. Oh, now look what Heather's doing. Heather's inspiring terrible decisions for all of us. Yeah, they are still buggy. So I am a bit scared about messing everything up. Because nothing really works on round walls. Let me just have a little think. Because we have, you know, some curved windows. Not a lot of them. I feel like curved walls might ruin it. So I'll spare you guys for now. I'll spare you for now. I'm just going to do only the basement in protest. No, well, how that would not be fun. It's small. It's cute, don't you think? It fits on a 20 by 20 lot. What could possibly be wrong with this? I might keep mine here. Okay. Oh god. I will say, my one complaint about this lot is, oh my god, it's impossible to take screenshots on here. Because every time you're not above the bridge, it just thinks you're floating through space. So it's like genuinely impossible to move to a good spot. You have to just be there already. Ah! Okay, well, this is screenshot 1. Ah! This is what I mean. This is screenshot 2. We'll do this angle. A little bit of this. And then I feel like I need to do one of them top view things with grids on. And then like this. Okay, well, I've got all the pictures. Now, what do we call this thing? This thing we have just made. Shell challenge. Fairy shell challenge. Don't touch my walls. You know the rules. Good luck. What do I hashtag this thing? Not that I'm that famous, but just for my own happiness. Can I call it Catsy Fairy Shell? Does it need like a due date? I feel like the cool people have due dates. Am I gonna have to plan in a stream for this? Can I say like a few weeks? Due date. Yes. It can be like near my birthday. Yeah, I was thinking I could do it for this. I could say Saturday is the due date. Because that's like because then it's at a normal stream time. Because I don't know what my plans are yet for the Friday. Because my birthday's on a Friday this year. So, I could also say we do it the Monday before my birthday. Because then that's in 3 weeks. Is my birthday in 3 weeks? 3.5. Is that okay? Do you think August 4th is an okay date for you guys? Then you've got exactly 3 weeks to do this. My parents' anniversary. Aww. Well, does that still count? They're divorced. Some all-nighters for this one. You've got 3 weeks. You'll be okay. Okay, should I... Hold on. I should make a comment for this in my schedule. Shell tours. Okay. I've put it in my calendar. Due on August 4th. I will tour them on stream. Okay.
Monday.
Yeah. It's Monday today. I stream on Mondays. What? What's... Why are you so concerned? Do you have any plans for that Monday? What? You like booked a holiday or something? Why are you so suspicious?
I really like Mondays.
Well, sorry. Then you've got the whole weekend to work on it beforehand.
Like school.
Yeah, like school. Why am I so dark all of a sudden? Hello, what the hell? No one told me I looked like I'm speaking to you from the void. Hold on. That's not better. Jesus, that's bright. Okay, I think that's okay. August 4th. Charlotte to gallery.
Does it have to be fairy?
No. It's just called the fairy show because it's fairy time. I don't know. This light is like almost helpful, but because it's not in front of me, it's like not really helpful. Anyway, good luck with the fairy shell. It's out there. You guys can fight it too now. Okay, I'm getting rid of the mailbox and putting a different one. Do I want this to be a house? It's got a basement, so I kind of feel like it has to be a house. And I never do shell challenges as houses, so maybe I should make it a house this time. Sorry, I'm just messing with my camera. It's gonna be so annoying with this shell. I'm so sorry in advance. No, I'm excited. I'm excited because I think the only the shell tours I did, I had like 2 or 3 submissions for it. So I'm excited about anyone doing anything. I'm just happy you're participating. I'm being so serious. I remember, I think Nell did like a hidden ducks thing where we had to count all the ducks. That was fun. We had to find all of the ducks in the build. Okay, now, which side do I want to be the front? Let me just look at the other side and see if it's speaking to me. Because I feel like the other side's speaking to me purely because it's been the front this whole time. I think I like the other side more. I'm for sure putting this on a 64 by 64. Oh god. Good luck with that. Could not be me. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it here or if it deserves like more whimsy around it. Let me just try some other lots because I don't know if any of the other lots in this world have good lighting. I haven't looked at them yet. Because like this could also be a fun lot. I don't know because it's slightly bigger. Look how pretty this area is. Okay, see this lighting? It's like a little bit too top down, but it's okay. Could be worse. Okay, the morning lighting on this lot is nice. Does it look? Oh yeah, that's fine. So this lot is an option. Let me bulldoze it. So we could go here if we want to be more like this vibe. I guess I don't really have to match the vibes of the places around me anyway. So I can just do whatever I want. There are no rules except for the ones I've made. I've also not looked at a single place in this area. So maybe I'll just go look at them just for funsies. Because I kind of have completely ignored this whole area because it's too normal. Like, this is just a town. It almost kind of reminds me of... I was going to say Brindleton Bay, but I don't think it does. I think it's just because it's by the water and this one has a little tower on it. Because it's way more colorful than Brindleton Bay. And also this one's blue, which is very Brindleton Bay core. The lighting on this is beautiful, though. But I'm not trying to go for, like, normal house. I want fairy house. So... I don't know. Is this a good light? Does this lot have good lighting? Sorry, I'm evicting these losers. I don't know who they are. I feel like once I start building, should I try and see if I can record this in a second OBS? Or I'm kind of worried it will crash this stream, but then I could make a video of my build as well, which could be fun. I like this house, but the lighting here is not as good. Feeling inspired though by the little like roofs and stuff in the windows. Like this is really cute. I'm not doing all this terrain tool stuff though, because I cannot make that look good. I know that about myself. I do not know how to make this look right. It's okay. Okay, I think I'm not too big of a fan of this lot yet. The other one has better lighting. And then there's also the bar, which I'm assuming will have similar lighting, but I don't really know which way it faces. It's kind of hard to tell. Ooh, this is so cute inside. Okay. Like it's not bad. It's not great either. I guess this one also has morning lighting. So this is fine. I just feel like the other one has better lighting. Because this one kind of has morning lighting coming this way. I don't know. I just don't like building in bad lighting. I'm sorry. I'm really picky about this, which is really annoying of me. I just have a better time when everything looks right. Which is why I feel like I build on the same few lots every time. See, this lot just doesn't really... It's not doing it for me. Okay, never mind. I think we gotta go back to the first one I bulldozed. Or the first one I looked at. Yeah, that one. I like this one. I also like the one in the tree though, so now I'm gonna have to decide which one I like better. Maybe I'll build here because I've already built in it. Oh my gosh. Because I already built in the treehouse, but now I messed it up again. Okay. Let's just go here. I think that will be fun. And then let me see if I can. This might not work. We'll just have to see. Video. Can I not capture the same game twice? Okay. I don't think I can. Well then, how are people doing this?
What are you doing?
I was trying to see if I could record the Sims for like speed build purposes without having my camera on it. But I just genuinely have no idea how. I have like a I used to have like a source record plugin where you could just record one thing on the screen, but it made the quality really bad. And it got really low like frame rate and stuff, so I don't want to do that. So I think I might just have to not. Animal ambulance outside? Oh, why? Bless. I hope they're okay. Let me just place my shell. Yay! Yay. Okay. Let's place this stupid thing. And now that I have all packs with build items, I don't have to well, I guess except for spooky stuff. But I kind of assume that you're not going to use that. If you do, the items will get removed. I don't know, but other than that, I'm not missing any packs anymore. See, you know what? This is fine. I can build in this lighting. It's okay. 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 Now, how do I want to... I don't know where to put this. Let me think. Because if I want... I guess I can always move it. Doesn't really matter. Why does it always show that in the screen? That's not what I want. Starting a shell is the hardest part. It really is. I already don't know what I want. I'm kind of feeling like maybe I should go back to the treehouse, which is so annoying of me, but for some reason, this lot is not sparking as much joy as the other one. Sorry guys, we're going back to the treehouse. This lot is just so much better. I love it. This lot sparks joy, the other one doesn't. It's that simple. Like, this is nice. This is where she belongs. Okay. Let's just do this. Oh, well, not with walls, because I'm not allowed. I think we should start with putting a roof on this, because that's going to be a problem. I was going to say this not exist, but it does. And then another one, and then make that one tall. Okay, hold on. Shift C. I could go for like a... No. No, maybe not. We could go for spiky roof, but I don't think it looks good at all. It's not as tall as I was thinking it was gonna be. I guess I can mess with the wall heights a little to make like this look a little bit taller. I don't know, it just looks really chunky. I guess it's fine. It doesn't really matter. Okay, and then I kind of want to do this as the front area. Not this big. I could even do it like this. And then build a ceiling. This is fine. I might move this on a different lot later because I'm feeling indecisive. It's okay, we're gonna figure it out together and it's gonna be fine. I'm trying to build this not the same as every single shell I've ever built. I don't want it to just look like any house. I'm really trying to embrace the fairy core, which is difficult when I don't really know what I want. Oh, I just got logged out. That means Heller is committing to the show. So it's good. I don't know if that's terrible. I think it is. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking. I'm just really enjoying the little like wavy roof pieces. I just think they're really fun. I don't know. I don't know if this is really awful. I feel like it's getting there, you know? So, I might have to fix this later. I think trying to figure out if this is a good idea or a bad idea is hard for me. Okay, so that's a choice. How are we feeling about England's Euro chances? Amazing, but I'm still sad about the Netherlands. Yeah, don't even. The Netherlands lost yesterday. It was tragic. The first half, they were playing so well. And then the second half, everything got ruined. And I'm really upset about it. They were doing so well. I was feeling hopeful. I hate that little corner cutting in. Oh, it's so annoying. Shift C. I'm trying to like be adventurous with my roofing because I don't normally use these roof tools, because I feel like it kind of just makes my roofs look uglier than they normally look. But I'm trying to be interesting, because you can't have a fairy house that looks like a normal house. That's boring. I have a vision for the back. I just don't really know what the vision is. I just know that I saw the little like staircase on the back of the other house, and that made me feel inspired. But I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off the way that they did. The idea of building a house for a Sims pack seems like the scariest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Like that makes me feel so nervous. And I don't think they've even ever considering me for that. You know what I mean? But like the idea of that, I think it would stress me out. Would I absolutely say yes? Obviously, you don't say no to that. But would it make me nervous? Yeah. Yes. Yes, it would. I swear I put this here. Did I not? I don't know. Okay. And then, see, but the smaller the roof gets, the worse this starts looking. Because that's just ugly. You know, that just doesn't look right. So, I don't know. Huh. Okay, well, this was fun while I still felt happy about it all. Now I'm just a little afraid. Should I do a little, like, reddish purple roof thing? Oh, this is also clipping. Whoops. And then put this here. Like that. Now that one's clipping. Okay. You know what? Maybe this side is the better side to be the front. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't like this. And it's annoying me and I'm upset. So maybe I want to turn the build around. Wait. Let's just try that. Because I think... Okay. Maybe this is fine. Because this angle, by the way, is not good. Not a good one. It's just really not. I think I gotta change that somehow. And I really just, I don't like these. That's my main issue that I'm having right now. This needs to go. Okay, now front porch. Where should it be? Because I could do like a whole thing for the whole front of the house. I don't think I want to though. I don't know. Not the consequences of your actions. Yeah, I don't know why I've done this to myself. I'm gonna close the door to here really quick. Hold on. Because I can hear you shuffling around and it makes me anxious. Can you close at least one of the in-between doors? Why are your hands sticky? Ew! Heather, what are you doing in here? Can you just... I thought you were going to play The Sims. Go! Go build my shelf. Anyway, hi! I'm back. Also, thank you for the follow before that I got right when I ran off. See, I don't think I like the idea of the mega porch, but I also don't know how else to fix this issue. You know? Because we do have a little bit of an issue. I kind of feel like Sorry. I kind of feel like what I need is this. I need something to connect to that so that it doesn't have to be by itself, because it's just bad. Okay, well, I guess I can still try and put my weird little roof piece over here that I had on the other side. I still want to try and see how I feel about it being like this. I just don't think I really feel many positive things about it being like this. But I guess, hold on. Sorry, I'm having a thought. Just one. So what I could do is like this. Then that might make it look a bit more normal. And that might be okay. I have a vision. I have a vision. I cannot tell you yet if it's a good one, but I have one. Okay. I have a vision. I'm telling you now. Don't get too excited. But I do have a vision. Okay, it might need to be out one more. But then it starts looking bad again. Oh, God. Dang it. Okay. Is this... I don't think this is as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think this is kind of fun. And then, unfortunately, it's just kind of lifting off that edge. But I can ignore that. Cover your eyes and it's not real. Because I think there's potential in whatever this is. It's not like the worst thing or the best thing I've ever seen, but it doesn't need to be the best. And it doesn't, and as long as it's not the worst, I think we're okay. See, I could make this flat. And then I don't have that issue, but then it looks, you know, flat. And I don't really know if that's what I want. I guess, hold on. No, that fixes it. Okay. No, I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Because now I can still have the wavy roof, but it's just a little bit different. I think that's okay. Oh, I'm so good at The Sims. Hello, Heather, what are you doing? Why are you covered in blue stuff? Heather, come here. Show everyone what you've done. Heather left the room to go play The Sims, and look how she returned. It's like living with a 5-year-old. What the fuck? Okay, please close the door behind you with your nasty hands. Good luck. Heather. I know. How does this happen to her? I don't know, but it does. Okay. This is okay. Now the back is still an issue, but the front is better. So what I might do as well is like extend this out a little and then bring this in some more. Okay, this might need to go out like... oh, I didn't mean to do that. One more. That might be too much. That's fine. Because now it makes it look a bit more like funky. And then on the back, we have this whole thing, which I don't know what to do with her. This was all Heather's fault, because she was like, oh, you've done this before. And then I was like, oh, I'll do something crazy. Look at what I can do. And now I'm like, why? That wasn't necessary. Now I'm like, actually, I also have to build it. Don't victim blame. I'm not victim blaming. What you are is a victim of your own actions. The hell? Okay. Now, I do specifically remember both Mosca and Heather making things worse. Yeah, so you guys don't get to complain about this one. I would never do such a thing, says someone who would definitely do such a thing. I simply wanted a tower. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. This is like the normal amount. We're being targeted. It's okay, I think you can take it. You know what you've done. Is this terrible? Because this feels like cheating, but the walls are still the same. So it's really not. Your stupid tower. You will like the stupid tower. It's not that stupid. Just a little bit stupid. I think the stupid tower being shorter is better, actually. It just looks stupidly short from this angle, but nah, that's fine. Not my problem. This side, I'm enjoying. I'm liking. I'm happy about. The other side, I'm choosing to ignore for now. Okay, I'm just gonna start by just slapping some stuff on the build because it just needs some pizzazz before I can start judging whether or not it's terrible and we made a mistake. Oh, could have been avoided by a balcony instead of diagonal second floor. See, but I was never gonna have a diagonal on this second. I was never gonna let you get away with this, okay? Because I know that putting a balcony on a diagonal is like the easiest way to get out of a diagonal. Because I've built shell challenges before. So obviously, I'm not going to let you do that. Because that would be too easy. Duh. Okay. I love these ones. I don't know why they're more expensive than these ones. Because these, obviously, to me, are fancier. I hate the United Kingdom. I'm not built for the shell challenge. Well, good news, because the shell challenge is built for you. So, literally. So you're gonna have to just make the most of it. So which column do I like? See, I like the windy one. I do. I do like that one. Now, wood colors. I always do dark woods. Maybe I need to do a slightly less dark one. So I always use that one for everything. Maybe that. How are the window swatches for all of these? I've been using these wood windows everywhere, which I love so much. Part of me thinks I should use these ones though, because they're so cute. And I haven't used them yet. Like, these are so fun. And they match the style of bigger house better than these ones do, I think. I don't know. I do really like these windows, though. I think they're so cute. But I'm building more of a house this time. Oh, yeah, I need to remember about the basement that we do have. I need to remember that it's there. Can you guys make sure I don't forget about my own basement? Because I would forget about my own basement. And that would be bad. So, you know. There's a basement, by the way. Oh, thanks. I still have the cheats menu open. Okay. Okay. I think So far. I know that there's nothing there so far, so like there's really nothing to judge, but so far, I'm not hating this. What is happening here? Is it meant to look like that? Oh! Okay. That's fun. That's fun. I like it. You can't really see that it looks like that. What if I got rid of this? That sure is an option. I'm not happy about it, per se. Let me just, because what we could end up with is a bit of this. You know? Oh, that's not the right grass. Which one is? That one? But that's just, no, I don't like that. Put it back to how it was. This is fine. I'm probably better off putting a different trim, but that's okay. You know, we can figure that out. Is this the same color as those windows? Hard to say. Okay, I think I've got the trim around the walls that I want the trim around. It won't go around this one, I don't know why. I guess it could also go up. No, it cannot. Ugh, I don't know. Whatever. I don't even really care. Put this up here. And then I need to make sure I put this around here too. Look how cute she is. This build is fun. It's fun, isn't it, guys? You love this shell. You're gonna enjoy building with this so much. And you're gonna think, wow, I never should have doubted her. Because this was fun. And you're gonna build something and you're gonna be like, wow, I'm so impressed that I built something cool. And ironically do love this shell. I'm glad. At least someone doesn't hate it. Well, I guess you were part of the reason why people hate it in the first place, so. You were part of the change. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I should put this lower. Because this overhang kind of makes it look better like this. But then it's just kind of floating in midair, you know? False allegations. I don't hate it. I'm just scared of the feeling I will feel when I fail. No, don't worry about that. Sky and Yad is actually cute so far. Oh, thank you. I think it's fun. And I don't think you guys need to worry too much about this being impossible, because I would not say that I can build the most impossible shell challenges to ever shell. You know what I mean? If I can do it, surely you guys can figure it out too, because I don't think I'm like the genius of shell challenges. And just because I built this doesn't mean I'm any better at it than you are. Because I'm just doing stuff. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I know. Oh, but that just looks awful. Okay, we might have to change that trim, because that's just not great at all. It's just not good. Doesn't look right. It's okay. It's okay. We'll fix it. I think maybe the tower part doesn't need to have the columns, because I'm kind of guessing I'm going to make it like a stone thing, but right now I'm just trying to bring my vision to life, because it's hard to make something of something when you can't figure out what you're doing and it doesn't look like anything. I personally find the outside of buildings more exciting to build most of the time. So I'm like, if the outside is finished, I'll feel better about it. And then the inside, it will just happen, you know? And it will be good. Is this fun? I think it's fun. This is less fun. But we can fix that. Well, we could, if it let me. Doesn't want to, though. The inside will just happen. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I'm gonna do this, but don't freak out. I'm just doing this because otherwise I can't get these to place, okay? Don't freak out. I'm not breaking my own rules. Look, everything is back to how it's meant to be. Let's relax. Okay, can I just... Is it possible for me to put it at just one area? Or is that... Sometimes I think this game hates me. Because what if I just want it underneath there? Am I gonna have to put a fence? I fear I am. And then put the thing above the fence. Because now it's two separate sections. And then I can make it work. Hell yeah. Okay. Get rid of these. There we go. That's okay. I'm reconsidering my column choices though. Because I'm thinking that the other column might look better. Which upsets me because I like the other column more. Like I like this one we have right now. But I think the other one might look better in certain spots. Like, you know, the ones that are supporting things. Like that might look better. And then put one there too. It just makes it look a bit more sturdy. And then it will look better because it actually fits with the spandrels. Oh. Put her back. Okay. Okay. This is okay. I'm okay with this. I do think this fence is better though because the bushes kind of giving me issues. Okay. I'm saying okay a lot. I'm just trying to make the most of this, and it's difficult. It's difficult. Are these not the right color? Why do they look like they're not the same? The lighting on both floors might be slightly different. I'm not sure why. You're doing great, thank you. You know what? I feel like I cannot fail at my own shell challenge, or otherwise I feel like I've put you guys through something terrible. So I'm kind of just like hoping for the best with this. I'm like, if I can't figure it out. It's a little bit embarrassing because it's my shell, so. I've got a lot of high expectations for myself here. Is that too green? It's difficult? The shell? A little. What are you questioning? What color do I like? I think the other one is too green, so maybe the white one's better. I think that's okay. I still wish this tower was taller. I don't know why this looks so short. I think because this outfit doesn't look... Oh, but that looks worse. I think it's just because it looks a bit silly. I don't know. Because it goes out quite far. But that's just because of how diagonals work. What, 3? Oh, but on like the next floor? What do you mean? Can I make it taller then? No. I've got my max roof slope exceeded, apparently. Whatever. I didn't want to do that anyway. Now, outside walls. What do I want with those? I could make it purple. I don't build purple things, ever. Because we don't usually have purple options for outside walls. Or I could make it green. I do love green. Let me just put down some options. And then I can always change them. This is so busy, but I'm not planning on keeping this on all of the walls. I'm just seeing what I can do here. But I like this shade of green a lot. So that's a good start. These little bump outs or bump ins, I don't really know what you can even call them. They're the ones that are really ruining my day for this build, I think. They're the worst part. Oh, and on that little wall. Okay, well the whole thing is green. This house is the same color as this shirt. It does look like that. Okay, and then I really like this. Not in this green color though. But I like this like wooden stuff. I've been using it on everything. Because I just think it looks nice. Because it just makes it look like the house is a little bit of tree, you know? I just don't really know where to put it. Because I feel like I really like this green. I just don't know how to... Like, what do I match this with? Like, is that fine, you think? Because now I'm just doing stuff. Now I'm just doing stuff. Because what is happening? No, I don't think that's a good idea. I like the brown. I just don't think I like the places I'm putting it in. I could also use this stuff, which just looks a bit like wall dirt. But in a not most unpleasant way. Like, this is fine. That's also an option. Wall dirt. Yum. So I could do that. That's not like the worst. And then it's only on the ground floor. I could even make the whole ground floor that. Oh god, not like this. Not like this. Just so it has some separation. But is that okay? I can't tell anymore. I feel like I don't know what's happening anymore. Like, is that ugly or is it nice? I don't know. It might be nice, but I don't like this trim. I think that's part of my problem right now, is that I think that trim looks bad. I want to like it. It's just, it's not like thick enough or something. Something about it is wrong. Also, I'm just gonna wall off the tower because it's causing me problems. Oh god, help me. Because I just want to, like, be able to paint the whole thing. My gallery ID is the same as my username, yeah. It's just cattsical. I'm cattsical literally everywhere. If you ever want to find me on anything, it's just cattsical everywhere. Just to make life easy for everyone. Mostly me. Because otherwise I have to remember too many things and like that's not ideal. So this way, we don't have to remember. So it's good like that. You know what? I think that's better. It's a bit more simple and plain, but it's bothering me less. Not cattsical on Roblox. Yeah, but you have to pay Robux for it to be changed on there. Because my username used to be different, and then I changed it because it was kind of, my old username, it was kind of a problem because no one knew how to say it, and like that kind of makes it an issue with like no one will remember something they don't know how to pronounce, which isn't entirely true, but it kind of is. Like you won't remember something when you can't even really remember what it's spelled like, you know? So I was like, maybe it's time that I change it. And then I changed it, and then I went to change it on Roblox, and Roblox said no. No, but my display name on Roblox is cattsical. I'm just still in my Cattsiopia era on there, I guess. When it comes to other stuff. I never painted that room. Okay. There we go. The basics of the house are here. And honestly, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Oh my god. All of the plants in the roof section. And none of them are going to place because move objects doesn't work on this. It doesn't give a shit. So the moment you start doing bendy stuff with your roofing, barely any of these are going to fit on your roof because they're all too big. This one will fit there. One bit of grass. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So, plants on the roof, I don't know if we'll do that. I might try and make it work just because I really want it to work. But I really wanted this little squiggly thing because it reminds me of like a witch house in a kid's book. And I just really desperately want that in this build. I just feel like it's fun, you know? It's giving fairy house in a kid's book, and that makes me happy. 1,000 Robux for a name change is kind of insane. It is insane. It is insane. I'm not happy about that. 1,000 Robux, that's simply too much. Is that not literally like $10? See, why the fuck can I not put that there? That upsets me. No one should be paying $10 to change their username on anything. That's awful. See, why is this massive? If I size it down, will it fit? Oh, if I size it down really obnoxiously small, yes. I want plants on here so bad, but they're never gonna place correctly. But I just feel like it would be so cute. See, because on this, it cannot even figure out how to make this, any of this a tile. So the only place I can put plants is right on this area and nowhere else. I'm sorry, why would I want a nice landscaped round bush on my roof? That's just wrong. Put some proud pansies on the roof, or some oops daisies who are growing at absolute angles. But you know, that's okay. I can make these like purple. You know what? That's cute. I like that. I'll try not to be a hater. It's fun. It looks nice. Ooh, we can have some of this. Ooh, mystery. A little bit of mystery. It's good because this one technically only thinks it's occupying a tile. Therefore, it lets me place it in more places than the other ones. So, that's lovely. Give me some more of these. Wow. 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 Where did the other one go? I said I wasn't going to put plants on the roof, and here I am putting plants on the roof. Like there's no tomorrow. It's just, it's actually fun when you can find things that actually want to be on the roof, you know? But this doesn't want to be anywhere. Why did that one want to place? And then this one I put in the same spot and it doesn't want to. How does that make sense? I don't even understand what the problem is. And we're not gonna worry about that. Oh, does that not come in different colors? Okay, well that's fine then. It can just look like this. Because at least it gives me some plants on the roof. It looks like it's growing. It's nice. One thing about roof anything in this game that's still very real is just that the moment you pick something up that was on a roof, it like raises it by like 3 or something, and I don't understand why that's happening. Because you would think that that should not be happening anymore when that's been a thing for so long, but no, the game will just do whatever it wants, I guess. Okay, well that's the roof for now, because I don't really know what else to do with her. Let's go and look at Enchanted by Nature stuff. We don't have any tall doors or anything, which I do think is a little sad, because I would have loved a tall door. I might use this door just because I think it's cuter, one might say. It's cuter, it's true. This one, it's cute if it was here, but I don't want this to be the front door. I want the front door to be here. And there, I want a door that looks a little bit taller. And this door is shorter, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't go there. I have decided. And I can mix and match. That's not against the rules. I can do whatever I want. Is this wall... It is short walls. Why does that wall look so short then? Compared to this one. I don't understand why it looks so much shorter. This is not the right shade. Wait, oh my god. Whoa, I did not know that these had such funky swatches. Wow. Sorry, I'm just being amazed. I didn't know that those swatches existed. Those are so cute. Look, they've got like little wings on them. That's so fun. I will not be using them, but I like that they exist. And I think that's okay. Ooh, we have like little skinny tall windows. Love skinny tall windows. Ooh, there's my basement that I will absolutely forget about later. Is this like bad? Yes or no? Because I don't think... It just looks like slightly silly, but it's not the worst. This looks so odd. We need some taller windows upstairs. Why are these so short? Why are those ones the only tall windows? And then this one? I don't want to just put one tall window up here. That's weird. It's so like, it makes it look so skinny up there. But then I'm like, do I do something funky like this? Or do I just put 2 of these next to each other like I just did downstairs? That might be my better option. Like that. It's still a little weird. It's still a little weird, but it's okay. It could be worse. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, but maybe this will be where the kitchen goes. And then, for that purpose, this would be better. I think that window looks better there anyway, because it kind of balances things out a little. Okay. Put this here, and here, and then here. And then I'm gonna have to put another column here. Make it slightly taller. Then I need the stairs. That for some reason look stupid. I don't know why they do. They don't look like they're the same color as everything else, even though they are. Oh wait, no, actually. We have this color on the bottom, don't we? It still doesn't look right. I'm just not gonna look at it anymore. It's none of my business. Oh, it's gonna have to be taller because that looks stupid as hell. Okay, put that up. That looks better. It looks taller now, and that makes connecting it to the basement more annoying, but what will we do about that? Not much. Not much. It's okay. Remove this. I'll probably change these stairs to be different, but I had a vision with these stairs that I just really want to come true. I just don't know if it will, but I just had a vision, so. Because we had like these little wraparound stairs on the other build I looked at, and I thought they were so fun. And I know they weren't exactly like this, but this was kind of like the vibe that I was envisioning that you can get up back there. I don't know why you would want to, but like, you know, why not? Why not? It's fun. So why not? I think this is okay. Do I want this to be a different color? Oh, no, put it back. I probably don't need to be using island living stairs though, because I don't think I'll be using anything else island living. I don't really need to be making this more packs than necessary. Probably just use the base game stairs. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's okay. I like the island living ones like slightly more though. I'm gonna use an excessive amount of packs anyway, so is it really worth changing it? I just like that it's open under the steps, so I guess I could also use for rent, because I'm probably more likely to use more for rent stuff, because it's newer. You know what? So far, I'm not mad at this. It doesn't look too shell challengey, and it looks kind of fun. It looks kind of exciting, and it's sparking joy, and that's all I could really ask for. That's all I could really ask for at this point. I kind of want to put these funky little windows over here, because I don't really think that these windows match the style of this, but then I'm like, is that odd? Like maybe a little, but that's okay. Because I could just do a bit of this. Like we can just be a little strange on purpose. It is a fairy house after all. Like I think we're allowed to be a little weird about how this build looks. Because I could even do like a bit of this. Hold on. I could even do it like this. I did a thing like this in my build I posted, but then it was because I had a diagonal wall that it made sense with. But this is kind of fun. We're just having fun. It's a fairy house. It's meant to be silly. Don't worry about my future self who's gonna hate this. And who might change it. But for now, I think it looks fun. And that's what I want. Okay. Back to wall stuff. What do I want? Ooh, I could put the balcony somewhere. I don't know where. I guess up here. Just to make it look more interesting up here. I don't know if that's weird though, because there's obviously no one there. Maybe we should say the pack you don't have is spooky stuff. Well, I could, but I can't change the description of the thing anymore, so it might be too late. I might just have to let it happen, and then just if someone uses it, that's just kind of whatever. I'm in the middle of reading a book, and I just know I'm not going to finish it until the shell is done. Oh my god. I'm really just destroying everything that's happening in everyone's lives for this stupid shell. I want to like this, but I always find that these like grass things, they just never look how I want them to look. unfortunately. Yay. I think the front of this looks so fun. I'm feeling really proud. Also, I might move this to be up here instead. I might do that. Because it makes it look a bit taller. Which you'll know Leanne from Little Mix wrote a book, because I didn't know until I bought it. I had no idea. To be honest, I don't think I've ever really followed Little Mix enough to know anything they're doing. I'm sorry, Little Mix. I just don't really pay attention to what they're up to. But that's okay. Look how cute this is. Oh my god. Everyone's been there since the X Factor days. See, I missed out on all this because, you know, different country. I have wings stuck in my head right now. I feel like the song I have stuck in my head is Little Mix, but I might be wrong. No, it is by Little Mix, because I was playing Just Dance today, and I didn't even play Sweet Melody, but I scrolled past it, and now it's stuck in my head. So you know what? Little Mix, you're in my brain. Love that for them. But it's been like repeating. The chorus of that song's been repeating in my head this whole stream. If you're wondering what goes on up there, that, apparently. It's just songs. I can't be stopped. It looks creepy in the dark. I like it. Okay. This build is like speaking to me a lot more than I thought it would. Also, that is not quite on the right floor, and that's not ideal. Look at this. Oh, I'm happy. I've had confetti stuck in my head for days. It's a problem. Confetti, the song, not the item. Oh my god. That's unfortunate. I remember there was one exam I did where I just had like, I don't know, like the Teletubbies song or something stuck in my head, and I was like, this is the most confusing my brain has ever tried to function. Like, I genuinely felt like I couldn't think any thoughts. And I was trying to do like a reading exam, you know, where you have to like read and then, you know, answer questions about the text, and I was like, I have no idea what I'm reading. Help! What's happening? It was really just not, I felt like I wasn't functional the whole time. It was not good. Okay. The bench on the balcony. Why does this not look like the same color? It doesn't look the same. It doesn't look right, but it's fine. Because it is the same color. The lighting's just different, I think. I don't know. It looks nice. That's all I'm asking for. You know what I really need to do? Do the freaking floor plan, because I'm really putting it off. And it's becoming a problem because I'm going to start putting in windows like I know what's happening on the inside, but I don't. I need to figure out how I'm going to get up from the basement. God. Why did I do this again? Because this is not good. I can't intersect foundations. See, that is not a good place for the stairs to be. Oh no. Okay, let's look. Where could I realistically put the stairs? Probably this corner is the best, but like, do I want that? Because I don't know about this. Because I don't like this like floating middle of space that I have. But if I move this up like that, now we've got a whole other problem. Which trying really hard not to say I told you so. No, I did it on purpose. I know I was meant to... The problem for... Heather, I want you to understand, with the shell challenge, I also want it to be a problem for me. It would not be fun if I was just making a shell challenge to inconvenience you guys. It also has to be a problem for me, which does unfortunately mean that now I'm also upset. But, you know, that was to be expected. This, I'm just not going to think about the problems of landscaping that this is going to cause me, because I said I wasn't going to mess with the terrain, and guess what I'm doing? I'm messing with the terrain. But, you know, we'll figure this out. These Sims, they're just not really going to have a garden, but, you know, that's okay. They've got, like, you know, all of this. They don't need a garden. They can just, like, chill. We can put a little table outside. They'll figure it out. They won't be sad. They don't get to be sad. Look at the house they live in. It's beautiful. Okay. Now that I'm here, I may as well just start putting in some of this. Whee! Yeah, this is not, it's not very soft, is it? Whee! I feel like it's not actually soft until you put the softness all the way down, but then it feels like it's impossible to get it to even show. So I'm just doing it like this. And then we can change it later. Oh. Oh no. Anyway, I need to remember to post all of the shell challenge screenshots and stuff in the Discord. And the due date and things that are important. Okay. It's still fun. It's still okay. This is not too bad. And then that fixes all of the issues I was having here, because now there's no longer a weird hole. But this is bad. So maybe I need to, hold on. I need to do it like this. That's better. That's more like it. Okay. So basement dealt with. Still need to do a floor plan, but, you know. Stairs up, less difficult? Question mark? Because we don't actually know if it will be. What is the wood called? Wild wood whimsy. You know what? It is whimsy, and I like that about it. Okay, so part of me says, what if I just put it by the front door? That's my first option. Good news is that this is all short walls. So the stairs don't actually take up that many blocks. I think there are 3 blocks each, which that isn't so bad, because every single wall height extra adds another square, and that makes it just so much harder to fit them into spaces. And like, this is not the worst thing I've ever seen. I don't love this. I don't hate it either. So, you know, maybe this will just be how I do this, and then I'm gonna just try and floor plan this, and then if it works, then everything is fine, you know? I'm not a big fan of the diagonal. I don't think I should be doing that. I don't need to be adding more diagonals than we have already. Not necessary. I do want to remember that a back door needs to go in here somewhere. Do not like this whole staircase looking wall that I've got going on. Don't know how I'll fix that so that it looks less bad. I'm also not sure how you're gonna get into this room. Maybe this will have to be diagonal just because it looks better that way. And then I don't feel like this is the kind of house that would have an open floor plan. Sorry, I'm just trying to look for some lights because it looks so dark in here. Can't tell where I'm going. I also need to floor plan the basement and figure out what's going on in there. I don't really know what I even want to put there. So I don't know, this could be interesting. I'm trying to think, like, do I want the floor plan to do I want these stairs to maybe be anywhere else? But I don't think they really go anywhere else in a way that doesn't make me feel sad. I don't know. I just don't know how to close off these stairs from the rest of the house in a way that, like, it doesn't look bad. We don't have a bathroom here. I'm kind of thinking this will be the kitchen. Then dining table here or here. Living room here. I guess I could do this. Just because I said I don't think that this house would have an open floor plan. I don't know what this will be, but we'll see. I guess small bedroom, but it's very small. It doesn't fit like a double bed, so I don't know. Okay, this is stairs. Oh, I don't have a bathroom. That's what I was looking for. A space to put the bathroom, and then I forgot. Well, I guess, I mean, I could put the bathroom in the tower. Nothing's stopping me from doing that. Except for the wall, maybe. Actually, maybe the wall is stopping me from doing that. That's okay, though. I'll just get rid of this. And then this corner is just gonna have to not exist to me. And then, I don't know, this can just be a small bathroom. This is a little tight. Could be worse. I don't know. I guess what I could even do is make this just a toilet. Because, you know, that makes sense to me in real life. And then it looks like this. It's a little bit less tight. Anyway, back upstairs. That's where our problems are. Because I don't really know what's happening up here. Don't really enjoy this room. I might just do that, but I want to turn it into something. I haven't decided what. I haven't decided what it's going to be. The archway doesn't fit. Okay, well, we could put a door into it. This door is so cute. It's got a snail on it. Oh my god. Oh, okay, well, the swatch that matches the rest of the house has a tree on it. But that's also cute. I like both. Snail or tree. Both of those are good options. Okay, I kind of think this area will be open, because well, I guess, put a bathroom here. Like that. Holding the wrong button. It could be a bathroom. I don't really know what this corner is for. It's a very long bathroom, which is kind of pointless. So maybe I won't do that, actually. I don't know. I'm thinking like laundry machines could go in there. I don't know. And I kind of want a door in here. A door. See, cottage living fits so well with this style because this fits so well with the aesthetic of the other stuff. I could probably make that match quite well if I wanted to. Do it like this. This almost looks like two people kissing. But I think that's just because this looks like it's in a good spot for an eye. And then this look kind of like lips, but they also do look a little bit like they've gone through each other. Which is interesting. And they're also like wings, I guess. Which is probably more the vibe. Like that's also here. I just didn't really notice it here. Because I guess there's no eye on this one. Anyway. That's just my brain. Leave me alone. I don't know what's going to happen with these. I'm kind of thinking they'll just be empty. I'm just going to ignore them and pretend they're not existing. Now, master bedroom. probably here. Ensuite bathroom in here. But I kind of want at least like one more bedroom. But then I'm like, is it gonna be like that? And then another bathroom in there. But then I have this whole like massive space that's just kind of useless, which I don't love. But I guess I could do this like that. But then that's so odd. It's so weird. But doing this, then this is just wasted space, and that feels more annoying to me. I guess what I could do with this is make it like a little hideout area for the kid. But then this is like obviously the superior bedroom, which is fine. But what if I do it, hold on. I'm going a little crazy, but these doors were getting a bit too close for my liking. So what if I do that? And then this door here, door here, door here. Then I've got all the doors I want. And then what if, because what I have this vision now that I don't know if this is gonna work at all. Because it might be a disaster. I haven't figured that out yet. We'll learn as we go. That, oh, see, disaster. Disaster. We cannot do that. So it's just gonna have to be open? Well, I don't know about that. Okay, well, in that case, I don't know. Every single time, I said this to Heather yesterday, I think, that every single time I say, well, in that case, which for some reason happens a lot, every single time I just think about like a well in a suitcase. And it's annoying me. Because that's like, it flashes in my brain every single time I say it. The internet has ruined my brain. Like, entirely. Why is that? Why am I doing that? I don't know. 'Cause I guess I could do this. But then, I don't really want to do that. That's weird. But then this looks stupid as hell. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna try and cover it up with plants. We're going back to the outside because misery has found us again and something looks wrong again. So now we're doing this, trying to cover our mistakes with plants. Which shade of plant is speaking to us? Maybe that one, because it's got little like red orangey flowers. Because that one's a bit, well, it's a little bit more contrasting than the other one. I guess there's also just the first one, which has purple flowers, which matches the roof. Maybe I'll do that. I like that. And then I could do a bit of this. You know, we could just cover up all of our weirdness in this area. Oh, this is different. But like we can just hide all of the things that may be strange with plants. Hi Utu, how are you? I hope you're doing well on this Monday. I'm sending good vibes. I'm trying to make a shell challenge and I'm apparently torturing myself for fun. So, is that fine? I think the fact that everything is so green is kind of problematic to me. I don't know. because the contrast is kind of lacking. Saw some friends today, which was super fun. Yay! That's good. How are you, my dear? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm having a lot of fun with this. This is bringing me a lot of joy. I can't decide what I want it to look like, though. Because I kind of like the purple, but also the red. It's a little bit more contrast. I think I might keep it purple. I don't know. I can't decide. And then we also have mushroom shelves. Why is this on small business right now? We also have these shelves, which I'm obsessed with as not shelves, but just as decor items. Because look how cute these are. Just to like use them to decorate places. Oh my god. It makes everything not look weird at all. This build looks great. Also loving the new items. I would love them so much. This is the kind of pack where I'm like, yeah, this might not go well with all of the other builds you normally do. And like, sure, maybe this is a little oddly specific. So like, you can't really use this on a day-to-day basis. But like, oh, it's so beautiful. It's so nice. It is making me happy for sure. And that's all I care about right now. I just want happiness for me. Like, that's cute. The skill issue would use these all the time. These plants, definitely. They're so fun. Okay. Back to the floor plan. Okay, this is fine. I'm not really so sure about what's happening in here, but maybe I'll do it like this. That can have an archway. We have like 2 different kinds. See, we can do it like that. And then I have like a little bit more wall space to mess around with. Okay, so that's the upstairs. Done, floor plan wise. I don't know what to do with the basement, literally at all. The basement, I want to say the basement fears me, but I fear the basement. I just do not know what to do with her. It also seems the lighting knows absolutely not what to do with her, so that's odd. The lighting is also afraid of the basement. That's okay, we're gonna fix it. Somehow. What I'm thinking is literally nothing. What do you do with the basement in real life? I feel like the basement is like where you hang out. Because I feel like you can't put a bedroom in the basement because, like, you know, you kind of need daylight and a window in a bedroom to call it a bedroom in my head. Otherwise, it's not really a bedroom. But, like, what do I put down here? I don't know. I'm thinking, what are some funky little fairy items we've gotten, but I don't know. Because we didn't really get any, like, new activities, did we? Oh, look at the little beds. They're so cute. I love them so much. Also, the little fairy door. Obsessed. My grandparents had a woodworking place in their basement. My grandmother's painting stuff there. Oh, we could build, like, a art studio downstairs. That could be fun, because I feel like art stuff matches the whimsy vibe of, like, all the plants to me. We could have some, like, art lesbians hanging out in this house. Lesbian art fairies, you know? We all know, like, 5 different people who could fit that aesthetic, probably. So we can make this work. I just need to figure out how. Always take a lot of spaces of what I'm saying, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm thinking art studio. What about This room's kind of, I was gonna say it's kind of pencil shaped, but now that I've drawn it, maybe not. It could be more pencil shaped, you know what I mean? It was going for pencil shaped, and then it really just turned out to not be that pencil shaped at all. If I cut off this bit, it would look like a pencil. Like, look at like this. Now it looks like a pencil. Unfortunately, that's not what the walls are, so we're stuck with them like this. And then I feel like we could do with another bathroom, because we're kind of lacking bathrooms in the house so far. So maybe like that, we'll do another bathroom over here. Just to give us some more space for everyone to pee and shower. And then, God, what do I do with this? I don't know what I was thinking when I put so many diagonal walls in the basement. Because this, it looks like someone took a big fat bite out of the house. I don't know why that's like that. I'm the problem. This has ruined my day. This could be a bathroom. Then this is not a bathroom. We don't need that many showers in the house. We can just have a few toilets. Because this could be toilet and sink, you know? I can't wait to see what other people do with this, because I'm not creative enough to figure this out, apparently. Though I do think I'm not doing that bad of a job. Let's not be mean to ourselves. I'm doing all right. This is fine. It's just, odd. Like, what the hell is happening over here? Could not tell you, but, you know, we're doing something. We're doing something. Okay. I changed my mind. This is a mistake. It should be like that. But then I just have this corner. I think these corners, I'm allowed to just ignore them. Because I would, in a normal build, I know that in a basement, it kind of feels sneaky. Because it's like, well, but like we have one of them here. I do that in normal builds that are in shells all the time. Because I would not just like cut that wall off. Like this, it's allowed to be like this. And it's also my shell, so I can do whatever I want. Oh. If I want it to be like this, it's allowed to be like that. Hee hee hee. Okay. Okay, now we've got two big rooms. I don't really know what their purpose is yet, but they exist. Which to me is a good start. One of them will be an art room, one of them will be something else. I don't know. But the floor plan's done. Floor plan's done. Which I think we're kind of slaying. Now that the floor plan's done, I can therefore finish placing all the windows, which will be nice to have finished. I had a balanced day, according to my watch. Well, that's great news. I'm so glad. Oh, this was going to be my kitchen, so I should put the little windows. Because otherwise, I don't have any way to get... Oh, this is still in the wrong place. Whee! There you go. And this is here. I could put a taller window, but it doesn't fit there, so... I guess I could put one tall window. Just for fun. Thank you for the follow. How is your day going? I hope it's going well. Oh, I don't have a back door. I guess the back door could be in the kitchen. I don't think that that's the weirdest thing to ever happen. But also, this feels like a more logical spot for the back door. I take it back. I don't know. I feel like a lot of back doors make sense to be in kitchens. Heather's family home has a back door in the kitchen. So does mine. I don't know why I used Heather's house as an example. Anyway, point still stands. It would make sense to be there, but it looks, in Sim's house, this makes more sense location-wise because it's more on the actual porch area. So it looks better like that. I might just continue this around. Seen anyone with a back door that isn't in either their kitchen or hall. Oh, why did I do that? Let's save. I'm being silly. But my family has like 2 back doors, I guess. One's in the kitchen, one's just like in, I don't know, another part of the house. I love that the mushrooms glow. I love that the mushrooms glow. My family's in the living room. See, in my Sims houses, a lot of the time it is in the living room. Because that usually is the place where it makes the most sense. So that's just usually what happens. I think it's nice because you can get some fresh air in. Which in The Sims doesn't matter, but in real life, I feel like it would be nice because you can get some fresh air in. Okay, put this here. I only have a front door. It's okay. We technically have 2 back doors because we have 2 doors going to the balcony. But is it really a back door when it's on a balcony? It's just on the other side of the house and it leads to a different place than the front door and it does go outside. So I guess it is a back door to me. That's probably all of the windows. No, because this house, this could probably do with being a window because otherwise I feel like it's getting kind of dark and scary inside. I feel like you kind of need more than, well, I guess that window is quite big, but still, that could do with being a window because it's by the stairs. And it looks a little bit cuter that way from all angles. I love how decorated the front of the house is compared to the back. The back looks tragic. But that's okay. The back's allowed to look tragic because we're not working on her yet. Okay. Same thing upstairs as downstairs is probably the safest way to go about this. And then I don't really know what to do about this bit. Because this is a bathroom, so this might just have no windows. This is also a bathroom, but the windows look funky over there, so I'm keeping them for as long as I can. I think this might just be all the windows we can put in here. But I will, hold on. It is not. I will put a window up here. Because it's cute like that. I also might replace this window and put a little one. Because it's cuter like that. Oh. I think it's better with the little window than the tall, skinny one. Okay. This is what we're working with. And I think it's going well. Fair ours is in the living, true. You also have 2 back doors. Weird. Okay, we've got some flowers on the roof. And some flowers on this roof. Can they go any taller? No. It's okay. Didn't want them there anyway. Okay. But this one's little. You would think that this one fits in more spots, but not really. I can go there. Everything on the roof right now is really purple, which could probably change a little because it doesn't need to be like that. Just for color variation. It looks cute though. This is kind of fun. I'm liking the plants on the roof. Even though I was complaining about it before, I do like them. I just think they're kind of difficult because nothing really wants to be on the roof, it seems. Like, let's be honest, the plants don't really seem to want to hang out up there because they kind of are being difficult about it. I love this little round window. I didn't even know we had that. Anyway, none of these are going to work because they don't fit. But that's okay because I wasn't planning on using them. But look how cute. Okay. I'm happy with this so far. It's making me... It's making me happy. And then let's put some plants. Why don't we have any outdoor plants that are new. Sims team? Why? That's confusing to me. Because for such a naturey pack, wouldn't you want more plants? Anyway, I'm trying to make sure that they don't clip inside. Because they are already. But I feel like it would be nice if we had some more plants. Like the plants that we have on the roof, why can't we have them on the ground too? I don't get it. We're just gonna do a lot of purple flowers, I think. Because it makes sense. I'm also trying to figure out how I can do this in a way that it looks good going up a hill. It's just gonna float like slightly. But that's okay. Because I just want it, I just want it to look a bit like bushy and naturey. Because that will make me happy. All I really care about in Sims builds, apparently, is that they spark joy. If it's not making me happy, why would I do it? Okay, move this out the way because it's in my way. And then I don't really care about that leaf. That can just be there. That can just be there and I don't really care. Okay, put this like this. Again, I don't really care. That's none of my business. Oh, Heather just sneezed and I heard it over here. It kind of scared me. How do you work so quick? Because I had a vision going into this. I knew what I wanted. Maybe I'm just a practiced pro at building. I don't know. I always feel like I build really slow. Because whenever I see Little Simsy build, she does like a massive, ginormous world of a build. And she does it in one stream. And I'm like, what the hell? But I guess Little Simsy has her like, she has her Sims building down. She knows what she's doing. Also, hi Raindrop, how are you? I hope you're doing so well. Good to see you. Okay, I think this might be a little bit too much of the same over here. Ooh, you build fast and Little Simsy builds super fast. She does build super fast. Those look terrible compared to everyone else. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Your builds probably are slaying. And also, everyone builds differently, first of all. And everyone's different. Everyone's better at building certain styles. And everyone's got their own talents and skills. And also some people spend like 10 billion hours on The Sims. Like Little Simsy, I don't think anyone can compare to Little Simsy because it's literally been her job to do The Sims for like years and years and years. So obviously she's the speediest of us all. And she can do a really good build in like 10 minutes. Because she's been doing only The Sims for like her whole life at this point. So obviously she's going to be literally the speed of light when it comes to Sims building. And obviously she's going to make really beautiful builds because that's what she's known for and that's what she gets paid to do. So we shouldn't compare. Doing good. Had some complications this morning, so I'm late, but I'm happy to be here. Hey! I'm obsessed with my fairies themselves. I made them very blue because raindrop. Can we see? Can we see? Can we see? Can we see? If you want, you can share a picture of it in the Discord later. I would love to see it. I bet they look beautiful. Okay, my issue with terrain tools is that everything starts to float. And for some things, like the bushes, that's not so bad. But the rocks, they're just like flat on the bottom, so it looks terrible. So we're just not going to be able to put any rocks on the edges. It's fine. It's just annoying. Like this, we can, like, you can't really tell that it's floating unless you're really paying attention to it. Which to me means it's not an issue. But with some things, you can tell that they're floating. And then, I don't want to do it anymore. Because this only really has one point where it's connected to the ground. So if that's the point that looks like it's in the ground, see, like that, like, it's not an issue. Because everything else, it's meant to be floating anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Oh my god, massive bush. What the hell? Okay. But like this, for example, also looks bad because that's obviously floating. So you need to be really strategic with this, and it's difficult. Which is why terrain tools to me in The Sims are a little bit of an enemy more than a friend. That's okay. Because like I said, we all have our own talents. Terrain tools is just not one of mine. Because I know people, I've seen them, who are just so freaking talented at working with terrain tools. They really know what they're doing, and I'm like, I don't know how you've just done that. I'm being so serious. That is witchcraft. It's crazy. What some people can do with terrain tools, it's insane. They build like castles on mountains, and I'm like, how the hell have you managed to do that? This is looking so cute. Jessica Pye, I don't know how she does it. It's insane, isn't it? Oh my god. Some people just have like a natural like skill that I'm like, I feel like I could practice so much and it's still never gonna look good. The photos is part of Discord. Let's go. I'm gonna look. Oh my god, you look so cute. I love the glowing tattoos so much. Oh my god. It's so cute. I love it. No. I don't know why I'm making so many bathrooms. Fairies don't pee. You're so right. I don't need to be putting bathrooms in this house. Fairies don't pee. Why am I talking about bathrooms this whole stream? You're so right. I forgot. Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. Makes me want a glowing tattoo IRL, even though I know those are actually dangerous to get. Oh my god. I've seen people get glow-in-the-dark tattoos, and I've wondered if that's safe, because surely it's not. The idea of putting glow-in-the-dark stuff in your skin seems dangerous, but I don't know anything about tattoos, so I wouldn't know. Everything seems dangerous to me. Glowing ink can cause serious immune responses. Honestly, that does not surprise me. I don't think that's that surprising. Right, hear me out. A concept. Okay. I'm listening. I liked this, but I don't really know if I don't really know what to do about it. Oh. I like all of the surroundings of it all. So I might have to just put more lavender in this corner. Because it's cute. Okay, nothing is clipping inside. So far, we're actually all good. And then I kind of want some more purple flowers to go under here. Because we've got a very purple garden, and I think that that's helping. I think they're the odd one out, and I think they need to go. Because we've kind of got like a yellow and purple situation going on. The glow-in-the-dark stars people had on their ceiling as a kid, those star pimple patches, oh my god. That's so fun. And that wouldn't be dangerous because it's a sticker and it's not in your skin. So I personally think that you're onto something. I think that's a great idea. I wish this one came in different colors because I think it's so cute. It's very nice because it's so flat. We've got these ones, but I feel like I may as well just use these. Or even the white ones. No, I'm trying to go for a yellow theme, so we'll do yellow. That's fun. Is it too many flowers? No, because this is fairies. There's no such thing as too many flowers when there's fairies. I don't think so anyway. I don't think there's such a thing. I will say, I was There was one thing I had that I liked. Oh, it's this one. That might make the edges look a bit better. Because it's really low, but it's a bit less like samey, so that might help. Like, I think that's okay. Does this come in different colors? No, of course it doesn't. Because I can never have anything nice. My sense of self is based on Heather the Violet Fairy. Oh my god. Why can't I scroll in my own chat sometimes? I was shelving rainbow magic books today at work and I encountered both Grace the Glitter Fairy and Ivy the Worry Fairy in the same pile. I'm a glitter warrior. Oh my god. Ivy the Worry Fairy. That's so cute. Sometimes I forget your real name isn't Gravy. Yes. I feel that about everybody. I feel this especially with Raindrop, because I remember when I met Raindrop in real life, I was like, I feel like it's weird of me to call you Raindrop to your face, but also calling you by your name, which I do know, also feels weird, because I've never called you that in my entire life. Yeah, your first name is very much a fairy name, Raindrop. That's very true, Scotty. You have such a cool name. I love it. I put this here. Thank you, I'm blushing. Oh my god. I just think your name's really beautiful. It's really cool. You should tell your parents they did a good job. Okay. Sorry, I'll stop landscaping in a bit. I just want, I'm just honestly scared of the inside of the house. So I'm procrastinating. Wait, these are so fairy core. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I need to be putting these everywhere. Oh. And these ones? Like, that's so nice. What the hell? Why haven't I been using those? Like, this matches wonderfully with the vibes I want to have right now. These ones are maybe a little bit too tall, but, you know, we can find a place for them, probably. You can probably even put them there. Just need to move the mailbox over. And then get this out. Like, that's fun. Change the color of this a little. I don't understand why they make options that have like brown and purple leaves. Does anyone use them? Because I cannot imagine you would. Like, that's so fun. Oh my god. Why haven't I been using these? I make bad decisions sometimes. Look how cute these are. And I don't use these plants that often because I kind of forget they exist. And now I'm remembering they exist and I'm like, wow, these have been perfect for this. At least I'm finding this before I've done all of the landscaping and then I need to go back in and fix it all and make it more like whimsy looking because these really match the aesthetic that I'm going for. It's so fun! Okay, I feel happy about this so far. This is a really fun build. I love shell challenges. Why don't I do this like every day? Why is that not the same color? Oh my god, why? Of course it isn't. Why would it be, you know? Why would we make my life easier when it can just be hard? Because this is not, it's never going to lead up to the path, so I don't really need it to look like this at all, actually. Okay, well, I guess that's what we're dealing with. I don't know. Just something. Anyway. Instead of playing 3.5 hours of heavily modded Minecraft, I'm shocked it isn't hotter. Oh my god. I'm squatting my laptop within 10,000 degrees. I'm slaying today. I love that for you. My laptop would get so hot that it would leave like burn marks on my legs for a bit, which I don't think you should be doing that. I think if you do that too often, it can like really cause problems. So I really do not recommend you do that at all. But I did it, and my legs are still fine because I don't have a laptop anymore because it exploded. No, it didn't. Not actually, but it kind of felt like it did. I was a bit worried it was gonna. They have Luna the Loom Band Fairy. Oh my god. They have like every single name, but they're never gonna have Lika because Lika is not cool and it's not like basic enough. Can we request Lika the Leak Fairy? They're gonna be like, what the hell? But I want to be a fairy. Please. I would really enjoy that. Oh wait, can I make these? Can I make these yellow? I could. I don't necessarily know if that looks that much better than the purple does, but I like it being yellow. I mean, the red one looks alright, but it's fine. Leak Fairy? I don't even know what a Leak Fairy would do, but it's fine. Very Veggie Fairies, Rainbow Magic, X Little Simsy Wen. Oh my god. The collab of the century. That would be so fun. Okay, I'm just putting a bunch of this stuff everywhere because apparently when I say that it's time for me to go inside of the house, I get scared again and I back out. I'm just nervous. I don't want to do the inside. I feel happy and safe on the outside and I want to stay here. We're all having fun. Everything is still going well. I kind of like the idea of keeping it that way. Because I feel like the moment I go and move inside, everything is going to go terribly wrong. I don't think that's true. I'm just procrastinating. I'm just scared. See, why does it look wrong? I don't know. I don't want to put the same plants again as there are at the bottom. Oh, I guess I could use this one. I haven't used this one. Fun! Fun. And then we definitely need some plants over here too, because this whole area is very plain. Message held. No, don't worry, that's fine. Little Autistic Self Love How to Plots were all the exact same, just with a different fairy and different magic. I've never read these books. I feel like I'm missing out. Love that they started as Flowers, Days of the Week, Colors of the Rainbow, and now they're up to Fidget Toy Fairy, Bubble Tea Fairy, Vlogger Fairy. Vlogger Fairy? Oh my god. You can really see what's changed in the world. Kids used to care about their favorite color. Now they want Vlogging Fairy and Bubble Tea Fairy. I guess at some point there really is just nothing you can do except lean into the culture, like currently popular things anyway, because like how many different colors are there that people will know by name? Because you're not gonna go like, I don't know, what's a oddly specific color name? For some reason my brain is just going like chartreuse. Is that even a color? But like that doesn't sound like a good fairy name. Chartreuse? It is a color. It's like a very bright, yellowy, greenish color. Anyway, but that seems like not a good name for a fairy, you know? So there's only so many colors you can do. There's only so many days of the week. So you kind of have to go a little bit crazy and unhinged with it, I guess. If you want to keep it going, you can't just do the same thing. They have Angelica, so you could claim her. Well, what's Angelica? Is she something fun? Because I only want to claim her if she's something fun. If she's like boring and uninteresting, I don't want her. I'll have to wait for my own name. Angel fairy. Oh, okay. Well, what does that even mean? I know what an angel is, but like, what does an angel fairy mean? What does that mean for us? Okay, do I want... I feel like this room should not have too many doors, so maybe I'll do it like this. I could even do big, fat archway into this room, just because it's a little bit different. Otherwise, it's the same everywhere, and that would be boring. And then this needs a door, so we'll use this one. Cute! And then this also needs a door. Nice. Okay. I was gonna say all the doors are in, but nope, downstairs still needs doors. There we go. Door, door, door. And that could be something as well. Still don't know what we're doing at this dark corner, because for some reason the light won't work in there, so. I think for some reason the diagonal walls make lighting really odd. I'm not really sure why, but they do something weird to the lighting on the walls. I don't know why that's happening. Okay, put this here, and then put this here. This looks fun. I'm feeling like this is actually going to be kind of a fun house. And so far, I'm not feeling like it's going to bring me too much misery to furnish. And that makes me feel quite happy. Is this weird if it's inside and outside? I don't know, but I just like how it looks. So I kind of want to just use it everywhere. It's just so cute. Just a little bit of wood. Look how cute it is. Okay, and then walls. I kind of had a vision with the walls for it to be kind of like this on a lot of the walls, but it's so dark. And that just looks so green. But I like the idea of it still being like really naturey and having a lot of plants inside. I also had that in the other house I built, so maybe I could get away from that a little bit more and try and be oh my god. I hate this glass. I could never be a streamer. I got bored of my build after 5 minutes. You got bored? But you have to finish yours. Hello? Heather, you're not allowed to get bored. You have to finish it. Okay, I want to build a little, like, fairy infant room, I guess. But you can't be bored, because I want you to finish it so that you can... so we can tour it. And you always have really good ideas. Do the forest wallpaper. Isn't it so cute? I think it's so cute. Is this bad for inside walls, or is it not bad? I can't, because I don't want it to look like it's moldy in here. And it might look a little bit like it's moldy in here. I'm looking for this one. Okay, I was gonna say I was looking for the little light from laundry day, but I got it. Okay, I also need this wee. Sat at my desk for 8 hours already. This is too much. Okay, yeah, maybe don't do it today after your brain's been fried all day. Okay, I will put the laundry stuff in here. I love laundry day was like a pack that was community voted, wasn't it? I love that. I think that's so fun, because why on earth would we ever vote for laundry out of all things? That's so Sims community of us. I didn't vote for that, because that was a little bit pre my time of Sims addiction. But like, that's kind of hilarious. Because I feel like most people who play games, they would be like, no, give me something a little bit more exciting and interesting. No. No, we don't want that. Oh, hi, Heather. You're having fun? Do you want to show me what you've built so far?
Secret.
It's a secret. Okay. I guess that's more fun because I want to see it for the first time when everyone sees it for the first time. It's so dark in here. Do you want to turn the lights on? Pretty please? Thank you. I was like, I hope they don't start flashing, but they didn't, so it's okay. Let me put them on streamer mode. That's more purple. It looks cuter that way.
Why didn't you have all the popcorn?
Because it didn't fit in the pan. Sorry. It's just how it is. I love the way the light comes in. Oh, there's got chocolate. What? Oh yeah. I don't start work till 10 tomorrow. I can have a snooze in. Yay! That's great news. Oops. Hell yeah. I love that for you. I started at 9 today, woke up at 7. I have not yet succumbed to the urge to nap. Oh my god. Naps are not good for me. I've talked about this many times. I'm so jealous of people who can have a nap and feel alive afterwards. Because that has never been me. The moment I have a nap, the rest of the day is ruined. Because my brain just goes into panic mode. Because it's like, oh my god, I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's been happening to me all day. And I'm just like, ah. For the foreseeable, I'm just in pure panic and fear. Which is not ideal. Oh my god, little yellow curtains. Oh, they're speaking to me. Or blue. Or green. The green ones are honestly really cute. Maybe the green ones with the yellow. I don't like the little holder part of those ones, but... where are they? What's these? But that entirely covers the window. I think that might be a little bit too much. But on these, it looks too small. So then, what is it for? Am I missing something? I don't know. I don't know what to do about the curtains yet. We'll think about that later. Not a now issue. Falling into nap, amazing. Waking up, worst feeling ever. Yes, exactly. Waking up from a nap is not a pleasant thing. And that's not just because you have to wake up and waking up is unpleasant, but just like in general, it's not a good vibe. It's not something I'm enjoying. I think I like this one. I think I like this one. Okay, and then I want... Ooh, actually, how is the like long cabinet of this? Let's see, because that's so cute. It's like a little shelf. Can you place things in there? I don't know. I'm guessing because it's The Sims. Maybe not, because I feel like you normally can't, but I'll try. Just because I can't. Let's see. Got a little, it's a little crowded in the kitchen, I think, but I think it's okay. Oh, I want, for the sink, I want the little built-in sink, so I'll use that one. See? Cute! Does that not make you so happy? Because it makes me happy. And then we'll do, I don't know where to put the stove. To pick a stove and a fridge. I'm gonna think it's probably, this one fits best aesthetically, I think. And then in green, maybe? And then I don't know about the fridge, because I think the matching fridge to this, I don't know, might be that one. I'm not sure about that. I guess I could do this. That's not weird. Or at least not too weird. And I think, does this fridge technically work off the grid or no? Yes. So that's fun. I don't know if the stove works off the grid. Yes. Okay, well then so far, the kitchen is functional off the grid. I don't know why you would care, but that's good. My boss told me last week I need to start getting more sleep. Yeah, well, it's okay. Maybe we should get more sleep. I feel like we've been getting a lot more sleep than we were for a while, though. So, you know, things could be worse. I want to use this because I haven't put this anywhere yet since ever, I feel like. And it kind of matches the vibes in here. Maybe I'll just put it in here and then I'll remember to put it somewhere later. Okay, kitchen needs some clutter. I don't want to just like bare furnish the place. I want it to like actually look cute. So that means this counter has got to stay free for cooking purposes. And then this one we can just clutter up as much as we want. I don't want to put a bunch of pans on the wall, but I don't know if that is gonna cause any problems with like function of anything. So maybe I should be careful and put them here. Because I don't want to break anything, because they can't get to it. Maybe just the main swatch is best. Pans on the wall. And then I want little, but actually, hold on. We have that kitchen kit, country kitchen. All of those things do not go in the right category for some reason. They're in here, but they match so well with what I want. We can have a little bucket with some fruits. We can also get the other kitchen kit, kitchen clutter, which all of that's in clutter, so that's great. Like we can get some dishes. See, now I don't think anything slots in here, but we're gonna have to place it in there ourselves because it looks so nice. See, because we could even just do it like this. The problem is it's not gonna let us. Okay. And then a cookie jar. Light brown lid. And then we can be baking something because it looks fun. Cookies! And then we have a mug stand. There's so many fun things. Okay, but this is slotting to the perfect height, so that's good. I wish this came with other things inside of it too, but I guess we just have a cookie jar. And then we have a jar of whatever that is. Oh, that's pasta. That's like fusilli, which we love. That one came out of the poll as our loved pasta shape. Is that just... Oh, that's pickles! Oh my god, why does the lighting go weird when I zoom in? Just this frame is really crazy. But only when I zoom in, not when I zoom out. Weird. Anyway, those are pickles in a really big jar, even though the pickles are tiny. And then we also have carrots. I don't know. That is lemon slices. I don't know about that. You know what? We will do the pasta pot. Because that one seems the more reasonable option to have on here. We'll have pasta of cookies. Then I'll put some bowls in front of it in cute colors. And then the cutting boards can probably go up to there. Oh, they're floating. I don't know. I could also, hold on. I could put this dish. really care that it's floating. We're just gonna pretend it's not. Is that okay with you guys? Because it's so cute. And I don't want that shelf to be empty because it will look like sad. So I'm just gonna put something there and we're just gonna all pretend that it's not a big deal. There's like a little fruit fly thing flying around. And then we'll make this one green with goose. Oh, that's so flying. If I lower it by 1, is that gonna be like really ugly or? Well, now it looks like way too low. Now it's like more of an issue. I think the fact that it's floating, it's just whimsical. It's fine. Personally love the build, but absolutely despise the floating dish. What floating? I see nothing. Yeah, thank you. I tell you, I bought gluten-free pasta shaped like moons and stars to test if it's the gluten making me feel sick. Oh my god. You did not tell us, but I hope you figure it out, because being sick and not knowing why sucks. Being sick in general sucks, but being sick and being like, well, I don't even know what the problem is even more frustrating. Because then it's like, I can't even do anything to make this better. So, I hope you figure it out. I'm so sorry. Not feeling well is not good. I hope everybody here gets to live a nice life free of pain and misery. Because everybody just deserves to be happy and peaceful all the time. Okay, get rid of this. Do we want to be making like pancakes or something? Or cookies? I don't know what we're making. Not pancakes. That's dough. You can't do that to pancakes. We're making something. I just think it looks cute in the kitchen. Okay, I think that's probably most of the kitchen done already, because it's a really small room and I need the kitchen to still be functional to some extent. It's like last week it was bad. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I hope you're feeling better now. Hope it's the gluten just so you have an answer. Yeah, that's true. Or we complained about this so many times. I've had a cold for like 2 weeks and I'm mad about it. Oh, I hate that for you. That sucks. That sucks. I'm really just hoping that sickness stays away from me for the foreseeable future. Just 'cause I don't want to deal with it anymore. I feel like as a kid, I don't remember like getting colds and then being like memorably bad at all. And then now for the past like, I don't know, I feel like ever since I had COVID, but I don't know if that's just like a point of time that I specifically remember and that's why it feels like that's the marker of it. I'm like, I feel like every time I get a cold, I'm like feeling really sorry for myself. I'm like, everything sucks and my life is really hard. But I don't know. So I don't know if that just like destroyed my immune system or if there's something else going on, but not great. I had the flu or something in December. I did not have a good time. I woke up with it the day that we were moving into this apartment. And then I was like, I just feel like my head is spinning. I just sat down all day while I felt really sorry for myself. And I was like, I'm so sorry, you guys have to do everything. I don't know, it's so sad. I probably had a virus, not bacterial infection. Oh, I see. Although I get the worse my immune system gets at fighting back, I'm objectively not even old yet. Yeah, you would think that we should be thriving at this point of our lives, but no, apparently not. Which is just rude. I have asthma, which may be contributing factor, seems irrelevant to an upper respiratory system virus, though. Yeah, definitely. I don't think it's the asthma's fault. You should be totally fine. We have moss rug by the door, because I think it's cute. And then moss rug by this door, because again, I think it's cute. Look, a little moss rug. It's making me happy. Okay, then I don't really know where to go next. I was gonna do this room, but I don't really know what to put in here. That's scary. Oh, I could put this mirror. Because I like putting a mirror by the entryway for some reason. Look at the red mushrooms. They're so bright. I'm so easily entertained by things that look nice. I'm like, wow, this is beautiful, and now my life is better. Then we'll also put some mushrooms on the walls. I should put some mushrooms on the wall in the kitchen. It's not like mold, it's just a mushroom. You shall not worry about this. It's completely safe and not a safety hazard for the food at all. I used to go to school coughing so bad I was gagging. I don't know how I coped. Oh my god. Sometimes I'm like, kids went to school, get sent to school with things that they absolutely should not be sent to school with, because now I'm like, everyone else is also gonna get sick. And this is why I don't like kids. Because they just go everywhere, and they just wipe their snotty hands on everything. They will cough into their hands or sneeze directly in your face, and they'll cough into their hand or snot directly into their hand, and then just keep going with life. I'm like, that's nasty. Stop doing that. You're so gross. Ew. Anyway, maybe I just have issues, but that's gross. And I don't like it. And I need you to keep that snot to yourself. Thank you very much. And spread it to anyone else, but somehow I was also like 10, 11. I was polite enough to cough into tissues. Well, that's good. I'm proud of you for that. You could have been a super spreader, but you weren't, so that's good. The last time I was sick was because an adult woman dropped her phone and I picked it up and it was wet. I'm pretty sure it was snot or spit. Ew! This conversation needs to move on. This is so nasty. Oh my god. This is gonna ruin everyone else's day. And has anyone experienced anything fun? Anything not related to snot and sinus juice and all the other nasty things happening inside of our bodies? Look at these rugs. Oh my god. I love this one, personally. I think it's so pretty. The purple one too. Maybe I'll try and use this one with the dragon on it. Because I really like the color scheme of this one. Went to a concert last night. I lost my already weak voice. Oh my god. What concert was it? Did you have a good time? I hope you did. To be fair, I don't think I've ever been to a concert and had a bad time, so... So I'm gonna assume you had a good time, but you never know. And put this little fairy door right there. It's secretly hidden in a corner. Which watch do I like? I like that one. Ooh, that's so cute. That's so fun. Oh my god, hello! Cripply, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? I hope you had a good stream. I made a new shell challenge. This is it so far. I spent a lot of time on the outside, clearly, because the outside of it looks really nice. The back, not so much. But we haven't really gotten to her, so it's okay. But as you can see, we've got a bit of a... Oh, I need to remember that. I probably... Am I going to want to get up there? Because this is going to be a bathroom. Okay, well, this might be a void. That's okay. Okay, I should put a ladder up there, because I feel like it feels like cheating to make a room and then not use it, you know? Anyway. But I made a new shell challenge. Oh, but You can't even put a ladder sideways, so this is the best we can do. And now it's just in the middle of the room. Whatever. Anyway, this is our shell. It's on the gallery if you want to play. I feel like, honestly, with a roof on it and stuff, it looks a lot more like a normal house. But it is quite strange. It's also got a massive basement. So, you know, do you really want to participate in this? I don't know, but it could be fun. But if you want, you can play with us. And I bet you'll have a good time. Lots of fun setting up a new Sims Life to play the new pack. Oh my god. I hope you have a great time. Have you been playing with the new pack already? I'm really liking it so far. I think the aesthetic of it is really pretty. That rug looks so cool. Isn't it so nice? I think the colors of it are really cool. It makes me happy. Anyway. It's a K-pop group. I was supposed to see them in 2020. It was amazing. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad you got to see them now. I was meant to see Conan Gray in 2020. And now he's gotten a little bit more famous than he was back then. So I don't know if I'm getting tickets to see him again, because it's probably going to be 17 million times the price and also 17 million times the people trying to get there. So I was so sad when that concert got canceled. Because it was like a month into lockdown, I'm pretty sure. So I had a lot of hope, and I had a lot of excitement leading up to it. And then it got canceled right in front of me, which sucks. I did not have a good time about that. I was very sad. So that's stupid. Do you need a TV in a fairy house? Because it's not really the vibe of a fairy house, but also, you know, it's a good way to fill some space. I'm also used to having TVs in all of my builds, so I'm probably just gonna put one anyway. Also wore this shirt that just, he's a muscly man and I like that. He also wore it, oh my god, I don't know who we're talking about, but love that for you. Love that for you. I literally went, that's my bias when it was a solo stage. Let's go. I don't know that much about K-pop except for whatever TikTok gives me. And then, well, Cat's Eye technically isn't K-pop, but they're like kind of K-pop adjacent. But I like their music. Because I watched the Netflix documentary. And then obviously it got stuck in my head forever. So now I was like, well, I guess I'll start listening to their music because now I'm emotionally attached to these girls. I want to love this TV, but also I feel like a TV with glowing lights in a fairy house is almost a little bit too fancy. Like, I don't know if this is maybe too much. But like, it's so cute and I love the lights. I don't know. I only know about EXO at this point. That's my girlfriend's fave. Don't ask me too many questions. And that's okay. Just being supportive and knowing the basics of things is a good start. How are they going to get back there? Because I don't think that is a big enough space for the Sims to walk through. Oh, God. Okay, move this over, maybe. But I hate having the rug against the door, or against the wall. I think that looks bad. Can they get through there? I'm just gonna say yes they can, because I don't want to deal with it. I'm just gonna say yeah. I'm just dragging the rug slightly off to the side because I just don't believe in this being against the wall. Are you okay, Heather? Sorry, no, it's just asking. I think Sims can move in half squares. I hope so. I love this swatch. I think it's so beautiful. I love these colors, both of them. They're so nice. This one too. I love this little leaf pillow, and I think it looks good in green. Like that. That swatch is nice. I just don't think it looks good with this rug. I might have to do a different sofa. But I'm also like, I'm not gonna use this very often. So I kind of feel like I want to make it work, you know? Because I'm a lot more likely to use this rug again than I am to use this sofa again. Because it's just not really my style. This couch is from the new pack, yes. I think it's really cute. I just don't really know what to do with it. We also have this little flower bench thing, but I kind of want this one. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I want to use this so bad because oh, sorry. This is no. Okay, just put it back where it was because I'm having problems. I used this one already, but it's just it's the most like one color, and it's kind of light, so it looks good. I think it looks a little bit better like that. And then the coffee table, which is like a little wood slice, but a little bit more fairy version of it. I love the purple and green swatch. I think it's really nice. Also the pink one. It's so cute. I think this has a lot of good swatches on it. Like that swatch I also really, really like. I feel like that one might match the best. I'm trying to figure out what I like in this one. No, it's a bench, but the Find the Spark love seat is so, but for wooden homes. Oh, the ones that's out the outside one. Or no. This is the Forest Embrace love seat. Well then, I don't know. I do like this bench a lot. It's outside. It's right there. I think it's really fun. I'm so proud of the front of the house. I think it looks so nice. I can't wait to not know what to do with the rest of the house on the inside. I am scared. This is so tiny. Oh my god. That's the tiniest, teeniest little plant. Oh my god. And that one's ginormous. Why can't we have a normal sized plant? They're all like kind of weirdly sized. These are really cute. Like I love that one. I think it's really nice. But like you can like put your own plant pot and then put your own little plant in there. But I think these ones, when you plant them, oh, well, it is still there. I don't know. I put one in my other build, and then when I went into live mode, it wasn't grown, so I was a bit confused. I don't know. Maybe that was just a me issue. I'm not sure. Because now I'm not seeing that happening, so I don't know. I love this one. I know it's really small, but it's like a bird nest fern. Yes. We had one of these. It died. But they're very cute, and I like them. I think they're really fun. I might just use plants instead of curtains. I don't know. I think that's a fun option. And it looks nice, and we're going for nature vibes inside, so I think it makes sense. This could do with maybe a window, because there's not a lot of windows in this room. Also, I just realized it's 10. I should probably get off stream soon. Also, fun update that you guys probably don't care about, but Heather and I, we've been trying to watch a Dan and Phil video for like multiple days in a row, and every single night we put it on and we don't make it to the end of it. We've been watching the second video of them like playing Date Everything, and every single time they're saying, "Oh, we need to talk to Betty," and then I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I still don't know. I still never saw them speak to Betty, so I must have not watched to the end. So, oops. I guess we're just falling asleep. And then we tried it 2 nights in a row, and both nights I woke up and I was like, I remember watching the bit I already watched. Don't remember seeing Betty, so either they never spoke to Betty or I keep falling asleep. I think the second option is more likely. I love the plants. They're so cute. I do have a bit of a headache. I've been trying to drink so much water today. Not succeeded, apparently. I don't know what to put in this room. We can still get to that door, right? I think so. Oh, I've got some bright colors. I like those. I think this should still be accessible. I don't know. I guess we're just not really going for the most playable house, and I'm okay with that. Also, this is too tall to fit in like a normal height house, which is annoying. I don't know if it actually clips through to the next floor, but yeah, it does. Okay, never mind. We cannot use the tree bookshelf. Even though it's really cute, it only goes on taller walls. I just think it's a really cute item though. I really like it. Also this, for like bathrooms and kitchens, love it. I think it's so nice. I might just put this here. I know it's already in the kitchen, but you can't stop me from using the same thing multiple times. Mushroom. And then mushroom. Just putting some mushrooms through the house. Oh, I forgot that I was working on this room. So now it's unfinished. I was gonna put something here. I'm not sure what though, and I must have given up at that point. Oops. I should also make sure I put a fairy house, because they're extremely useful. So if I don't put one, and fairies live here, that will actually be a little bit of a problem. Because they kind of need them to, like, survive. I think they could live without it. Oh no, that's not what I wanted at all. Do it like this, and then move this. I kind of want like a table here, but I don't know if I want this to be like really big. I guess that's fine. And then I could also put some stairs here. I like when this song comes on. I don't know which one it is. It's something Minecraft. It's Stall. I like it. Every single time it makes me laugh a little. I might just leave it here. Fairies can see their reflection, right? I think so. There is multiple mirrors in the pack, so I'm just gonna assume that that they wouldn't be adding those if it was for fairies not being able to see each other. The fairies couldn't see themselves. I don't know why they wouldn't be able to, but I think they can see themselves, so I think it's fine. Okay, let me just take a little screenshot of my, oh my god, let me just take a cute little screenshot of my cute little house. Okay, never mind. Again, get into the perfect spot before you do anything, because otherwise you'll never get there. I'm so proud of how it's looking so far. I think it looks so cute. Okay, I'm really happy. I think that's it for today though. And then I'll try and finish it on Saturday. Though I feel like I still have so much left to do that I'm like, will I be able to do this in 3 more hours? But I guess that's a Saturday problem and not a now problem. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. But let me just save and exit. There we go. And then let's go see who else is live. But I have had such a great time. I love my little shell challenge. I think I'm having a lot of fun with it, which is good, because sometimes shell challenges are really frustrating, and so far I'm not feeling that yet. I think the main issue is like, because I'm not really a person who like messes with existing walls already when things inside of the house don't work out. So this is kind of something I run into anyway, but I feel like normally I kind of build the floor plan based on, you know, plans I already have for the inside. Like I build the outside walls being like, oh, well, this bump out could be this room. And then it's kind of still a puzzle, but like it kind of just works. So it's a little bit more difficult now, but it's still, honestly, it's fine. It's mostly the diagonal walls. And then that with like stairs and stuff, they don't mix, so it's a little bit more difficult. But it's fun, and I'm having a good time. So I hope you guys are also enjoying it. Oh, I was gonna go raid Rosanna, but she's been live for 12 hours already, so I'm assuming her stream is ending now. I was like, oh, it's her 4-year stream anniversary. I should go celebrate, but, you know, if she's been live for 12 hours and she was planning to stream 6 of co-working and 6 of gaming, I think the end is near. So, that's okay. You're magical, Kenzie. I don't know how I made it so cute. Thank you. I can't wait to see what you guys are doing with it, though. I bet you guys will be doing cool stuff. You better tell me all about it. I'm almost like, I want to see all what you guys are doing, but also I'm like, I want to be surprised. So you can just tell me about it and not show me. Okay, now, who shall we raid? I don't know. I feel like we haven't raided Rochella in a while. We could raid Rochella. Rochella's making Sims that look very pretty. So, we could go here. Raid Rochella. Let's go. I feel like now that I've been trying to sleep earlier, I've not been in a lot of Rochella's streams because she normally starts at like 11 p.m. I feel like the day that she starts earlier is a Monday, which is when I'm live. So I'm kind of missing out on a lot of Rochella content. I feel like Rochella used to be our stream that we played before we went to bed every day. And then we didn't have a TV in the bedroom anymore, so now we just don't. But that's okay. I love Rochella. I think she's very cool. So I hope you guys have a good time hanging out with her. But thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you. On Wednesday, I'll be back and we'll be playing Life is Strange True Colors. We have the last 2 chapters left. The goal is to finish both of them. And then, I don't know, cry, panic. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully not only bad things. Hopefully some good things will happen, but we'll see. And then also on Friday we have co-working, and then on Saturday I'll be finishing the shell challenge. So if you want to see more Sims, you'll have to wait until Saturday. But it'll be fine. It'll be fun. We're gonna have a good time. So thank you for being here. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Goodbye.